Okay, this is lesson 10.8. You'll need your notes, a pencil, and a calculator. So, 10.8 is called Other Housing Costs. Compute the total housing costs and compare it with suggested guidelines. So, utility costs. Utility costs are anything like public services, such as telephone, electricity, water, garbage, gas, anything that you pay for from another company. So like a lot of people will have to pay stuff from Excel, is that gas and electricity. Otherwise, you might be, if you have a home phone, some people have to pay for that, or even a cell phone. That might be other utility costs you need for your house. Sometimes you have to pay water or garbage, depending on where you live, and sometimes sewer or different things. So today we're going to, when you buy a house, they want that your monthly costs be less than 35% of your monthly gross pay. So for you to be able to pay your bills, it's important that it is less than 35%. So if you look on your notes, you have this example. And in this example, you will see that there is a list of all of the different utilities, okay? So the first step is to add up, find the monthly cost. So here's the 3 steps. So you're going to add all these up. So whenever it says total, so you've come to me and asked me what to do. If it says total, you should be adding, plussing. Okay, then find the recommended maximum. So of all of those, you take, to find the maximum, you're going to take your gross pay. So here's the gross pay. And you're going to multiply that by 35%. Okay, so the number 2, find the recommended maximum. That's always the gross pay. And if you need to write that in there so you know what that is, times 35%. And then for step 3, you have to compare. Is the total monthly less than the recommended or over? So 1,391.20 is less than 1,337. So no, it is not. I was going to say, no, it is not less than. So they're not within the guidelines. So you're going to have to do each one of these steps on your practice. Okay, so first you're going to have to total it up, multiply that their gross pay by 35%. So you have these 2 numbers you're comparing. So you're pretty much comparing step 1 to step 2. Okay, step 1, step 2, and then you say if they're kind of like when you did over or under, when you did budgeting, are they within that or not? So on your sheet, you do have quite a bit of things you need to add up. When you're doing all of this adding up, you have to make sure, I would do it twice, okay? Because you want to make sure that that's the right answer. And when you're totaling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 numbers, there's always room for error. So you just want to, you might want to go ahead and do that twice to make sure. Then you always multiply the gross pay. You compare step 1 to step 2, excuse me, and then you will have your answer. So I also did the steps right on your notes. Okay, so remember this is gross pay times 35%. And then you compare step 1 to step 2. And that's your answer. Time to practice.